Hi everyone, Mac here, bringing you another Clash of Clans video. So, the update. The update has happened, and there's a lot of stuff going on. But the main thing, once we got over that initial couple of days of just spamming everything, people are starting to develop strategies. And these zaps are making a big impact. The change to the zap, and I said it in chat, I said it on stream, that it's actually a change that they've been needing to make to the lightning spell for a long time. But yeah, what we've got now is this nice little concentrated beam that does a set amount of damage, and it's really effective. Yeah, it does this resetting defenses and all that, but that's not what people are using it for. What people are using it for is to take out the clan castle. So I've got a few replays for you today. I'm over with, let me just get the stream up. I'm over with Grumpy Old Men, and they've just done a wee friendly war against a Splitter Gale. Nice wee sort of family sort of battle. And yeah, there are these 3-stars are these Zap 3-stars are everywhere at the moment. So let's just have a wee look at these replays. So here's Ya going in on their number 1, and you can see from that army composition down the bottom there, 7 Zaps, an Earthquake. You need that Earthquake to finish it off, and then he's got a Lalo potion as well. So you can see that's what it starts with, and he manages to time it so that he gets the Warden taken out. Does he get the Queen as well? The Queen is also in there as well, and then that Earthquake, slightly offset so it doesn't trigger the Town Hall, it gets that down as well. And then he's got his Royal Champ coming in to take out the Scatter Shot and Air Defense. Just basically that. There's so much of the threats to Lalo, so much of these threats are taken out already. It's insane how strong this is. Not saying it's easy, because I've tried. I did some practicing with hogs today, and I can't get it to work yet, but it's coming, it's getting there. But yeah, Super Wall Breaker going in there, got Ice Golem doing a wee bit of tanking, and that's just letting a nice little route for the Queen to go in, that Max Queen. Now, I saw her earlier on, that Max Queen can take out the Town Hall even if she's popped her ability. So she can do it while in her sort of aura thing, her invisibility cloak. She can take out that Town Hall, so that's pretty impressive. And you can see that there's like half the space is gone. So you got rid of the Scatter Shot, one of the Scatter Shots, got rid of one of the air defenses, no CC, no Eagle, and yeah, and no Town Hall as well. So like, and no heroes. There's a Royal Champ over there. That's probably the only threat that's left, and these Infernos are set to single target. So you might see more sort of multi-target Infernos appearing again, but the singles are there to combat the Yetis, so it's difficult. You see, nice little hit coming in with those max hounds. I love the look of the new hounds, so good. And then there's a wee freeze on the Royal Champion, which means that the pups can work on that. Hasting in, Stone Slammer's not even gone up yet. Wee Tornado Trap uses the Warden ability, also manages to protect this against the Scatter Shot. And then this base is crushed, absolutely destroyed. And it's so quick as well, such a quick attack. That enemy Royal Champ just sitting there, can't do anything, it can't handle that many, and the Stone Slammer doesn't even break. It's ridiculous. So, when it's done right, so effective. So effective. So, that's it with air. Let's have a look at ground as well. So this one down here by Louis Jarquin. You see he's got 8 zaps this time and 1 earthquake. So CC over at the top there. CC tends to be the target with these zaps. And you see that he manages to time it, that he gets the hero down, and also, yeah, he got the Queen down there, and also took out the Inferno as well. And then he's just trying to get rid of splash damage. He's got that Ice Golem down, all the heroes pushing in, Royal Champ pushing across. She's going to jump that wall, get in. She gets distracted by the enemy king, but she is going to get in and get that multi any second now. So close. Look at the health that was left on that. Ridiculous. Wall Wrecker in, max Wall Wrecker. Oh, quite a nice look. That's the first max Wall Wrecker I've seen. Yeah, that's quite a nice. I like those little bits of gold on it. Very nice. Wall wrecker pushing in, taking out that town hall. And you see there's not much of this base left. The heroes are going to continue to walk around. They'll take out this sort of whole top corner here, and they can just focus on the hogs coming in from the bottom there. They're going to sweep up, heal over the scatter shot hits coming in. It's because the warden's not really had a chance to actually get in there yet. And then there comes the warden ability, gets through giant bomb, the eagle hits, and also protects against that royal champ as well. Just peppering in a couple more hogs down the side as well. When I've been doing it, I've been putting the royal champ with the hogs to take out enemy royal champ and all that sort of stuff. But they've used it slightly differently here, and it's yeah, really effective. There you go. 2 bases absolutely crushed by this triple zap. Triple zap? What's it? 7 or 8 zaps? An octo zap would be 8. I don't care what 7 is. Do they teach you 7 at school? Do you get? They must do. I don't know what it is. Aye, so there you go. Pretty good. There's another one up here. We'll see another nice wee hit. It's a slightly different base. You see, there's the zaps going in. Takes out a big old chunk of the base. Gets the enemy queen as well. Anything that's next to a clan castle is in trouble now. So you're going to find clan castles are going to be, I don't know how they're going to fix this, but they're going to offset them somehow. The base building is going to have to change, and that's quite cool. We've got something that's genuinely game changing. Actually, it's not the Inferno Drag, it's not the super troops. It's the change to the Zap has changed the game in terms of how people are attacking and how people are defending those attacks as well. So yeah, really interesting. You can see that like there's a big old chunk of this base just not there anymore. And timing it with the hero as well, so that you're always getting that hero as it wanders round. They'd done that while the queen was on the other side, away from the CC. Then it wouldn't have been effective. So yeah, really cool. Doesn't leave you many spells. Using the Stone Slammer here as a wee bit of a tank. And then there's the hounds coming in. Look at those hounds. Very cool. So he's only got 2 hastes, 3 hastes, sorry, and a freeze. So he freezes up the scatter shot because all those balloons were bunched up there. And then this scatter shot is going to be hitting on that hound. Not for very long though. And there's the last hound coming in now. There's a warden ability, and you can see that this base is already done. So yeah, I think this is really interesting. I'm not sure if they're going to freeze it, if they're going to nerf it. Supercell might have intended for this to happen. I don't think they ever actually intend for these new things to happen. I feel that things just happen by accident. But yeah, you've got they could change things. They could make it that the CC is now like a gold store. Zap doesn't affect a gold store, so it could be that it's like that, and that's how they treat it. Or they might just leave it, or they might just reduce the hit point, the damage of a zap, so that you'd have to take 8 or 9 zaps, and then it starts becoming very, very bespoke. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm finding that really interesting. That's probably for me the most exciting thing that's coming out of the update so far. Headhunters are cool. Super witches are cool. Inferno drags are really interesting. Don't know if they were needed. Don't know if the baby drags needed a super troop. But yeah, they've got some real stuff. But for me, the zap is the thing that is really different and really interesting. So yeah, let me know how you're getting on in the comments. Let me know if you're doing these things. Thanks very much to Grumpy Old Men for letting me come over and watch this. And yeah, thanks to Ya for inviting me over. So yeah, see you next time. Cheers, guys. Thanks very much.